Hey guys, Kris here from the YouTube channel Sabrosa. Today I want to share with you some of my favorite stones and crystals that I like to carry around in my pockets and on my person. I tend to watch a lot of YouTube videos, and some of my favorite videos are about EDC or everyday carry, where people show their backpacks or their bug out bags, and they show the kind of stuff that they carry around with them every day. And I thought it'd be really cool to do an EDC or an everyday carry video about some of the crystals that I like to carry around with me every day. Now, these are some of my favorite crystals. This is called a singing aqua aura, and aqua aura is created by taking a quartz crystal and placing it in a vacuum chamber with gold particles, and under immense heat it gives the quartz crystal this blue color. And singing aqua aura actually makes kind of a tone as you tap it on something. It makes this plinking tone. So this is something that I like to carry with me. This is singing aqua aura. Probably my favorite stone to carry is called cinnabar. So this is a cinnabar crystal, and this is growing on dolomite. Cinnabar has a really amazing properties. Basically, this is through cinnabar is how we get liquid mercury. So you can take a piece of cinnabar and put it in an open oven, and it will literally sweat liquid mercury out of the cracks of the stone. And of course, mercury has a lot of history with alchemy, and here's another example of that. And these are kind of soft and delicate, so I try to be careful when I carry those around in my pocket. I also have this. This is another example of cinnabar, and this comes from a mine in Oregon called Horse Heaven, and that was only in operation in the 1940s. So it's a neat piece of Oregon history. It's set in silver, and it's a beautiful piece of jewelry, so I like to wear this piece. This is called Meta Cinnabar, and this is a black version of cinnabar, and also this is very high in mercury content. This was an agate that was given to me by a close friend, and I like to carry this one with me when I travel around the neighborhood. This is another gift that was given to me by my friend Sam. And here I have a couple of examples of tektites. These are a tektite from China. A tektite happens when a meteorite strikes the earth and it burns the earth, and when it burns the earth goes up in the air as a gas, and it cools down and comes back down as a glass. So there are many different types of tektites. This is a Chinese black tektite, and I have another example here. This is called Libyan desert glass, where people walk out in the desert and they find glass, and that's the same thing as this tektite, where a meteorite has struck the earth and burned the earth and the meteorite itself into a gas, and it cools in the atmosphere and comes back down as a glass. My favorite type of tektite is called moldavite. You can see it has this beautiful green color. Some people believe that the emerald tablet of Hermes may have actually been made on a piece of moldavite. And then I also like to carry a few quartz pieces with me. I have some quartz points here, and this is a piece of turquoise, an unfinished piece of turquoise. Here I have an Agudal meteorite. They find these in the ice and the snow, and the little black stones stick out, and it's an iron meteorite. And so these are pretty awesome. I got this at the Fossil Cartel in downtown Portland. And this is one of my favorite stones. This is a sulfur crystals. Sulfur is an amazing stone, and this is a naturally occurring sulfur. I have another couple examples of sulfur here. Here's a couple pieces of the sulfur. It has this really interesting, bright, almost day glow yellow color. Really a fascinating stone. And another stone I like to carry is some pink Himalayan salt. In the evening time when I go to bed, I like to take my stones and put them in this little dish. This dish is made from a agate, and it's made out of one solid piece of agate that's been carved over a long period of time. I picked this up at my local crystal shop. You can find these at your local crystal shop too. I also like to wear this. This is brass and turquoise, and then my friend Giovanni Feather and I each have one of these, and we both have them engraved on the back. So it's a pretty cool talisman to carry around with me. My favorite crystals to carry is this guy, and this was a gift from my friend Laura. She sent this to me. It was really neat. I didn't even know her. She was just a complete stranger to me, and she got a hold of me on Instagram, sent me a message and said, I really like your photos, I really like your videos, and I'd really like to send you this crystal. And I was like, oh, that'd be great, sure, go ahead and send me a crystal. And so I was really blown away when I got this in the mail, just from a complete and total stranger. Since then we've talked a few times, and we've kind of made friends, but it was really amazing, and I thought it was really a good sign for humanity that a complete and total stranger would just send somebody something like this. So this is a quartz crystal, and it's called a Lemurian crystal. You can see that it has kind of these ridges as you go a long ways. It has these ridges, and that's one of the common features of a Lemurian crystal. And usually when you see these are maybe a quarter of this size. So this is a really large, nice, beautiful piece, and this is the most powerful crystal that I have, and I like to keep this guy in my pocket with me. And I also have this leather bag where some of the more delicate stuff, like the cinnabar here, is very delicate, and if you put this in a bag with other rocks, it's likely to get damaged. So some of the more delicate ones I like to keep in little bags like this. I almost missed this one. This is a gift from my friends Sean and Jeliza. They went to France recently, and they picked up some cool rocks there. And this is a piece of the Louvre Museum in Paris, France. And you can see where it had been finished in this one area, and the rest of it's just kind of rough. So I'd love to hear from you guys with your thoughts and ideas. I'd love to hear what kind of stones that you guys like to carry. What are some of your favorite everyday carry stones and crystals? And how do you like to carry your stones? I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Recently, I was able to monetize my YouTube channel. I had set a goal for 500 subscribers by the end of 2019, and I've already doubled that and almost on my way to tripling that. And I met the requirements for monetizing my channel. The requirements are over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 watch hours in the past 12 months. So I very recently accomplished that goal and was able to monetize my channel. And I just wanted to give a heartfelt thank you to each and every one of you guys for taking the time to watch my videos and sharing my videos with your friends. And it really means a lot to me that you guys subscribe and support me in what I'm doing with my channel. I'd love to hear from you guys with your thoughts and ideas. Leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching. Peace profound, and LVX.